A new dawn. The city of Arcadia was a shimmering beacon of modernity, where towering skyscrapers kissed the heavens and the hum of technology was the heartbeat of daily life. This metropolis was a living testament to human ingenuity and the relentless march of progress. Yet beneath the surface of this utopian facade, a complex web of ethical dilemmas and moral quandaries simmered, threatening to unravel the very fabric of society. In the heart of Arcadia, nestled between the steel and glass giants, was a small, unassuming park. It was here, among the whispers of the ancient trees and the laughter of children, that Dr. Evelyn Harper often found solace. A renowned ethicist and philosopher, Evelyn had dedicated her life to understanding the intricate dance between technology and humanity. Her work was both celebrated and controversial, for she dared to ask the questions that others feared to ponder. The Inception of Innovation. Arcadia's transformation began with the invention of the Neural Interface Device, NID, a revolutionary piece of technology that allowed humans to connect their minds directly to the digital world. It promised unparalleled convenience, seamless communication, and a new era of human potential. The brainchild of Dr. Victor Lang, a brilliant but enigmatic scientist, the NID was hailed as the pinnacle of human achievement. Evelyn watched with a mixture of awe and apprehension as the NID became ubiquitous. In coffee shops, parks, and even during mundane commutes, people were plugged into the digital ether, their minds dancing on the precipice of reality and virtuality. The lines between human and machine began to blur, and with it, the very essence of what it meant to be human. Victor Lang was a man driven by an insatiable thirst for knowledge and progress. His lab was a sanctuary of innovation, filled with the hum of machinery and the glow of countless screens. Yet, despite his outward success, there was a shadow that loomed over him, a whisper of doubt that gnawed at the edges of his consciousness. One evening, as Victor worked late into the night, he received an unexpected visitor. Evelyn Harper, with her piercing blue eyes and quiet resolve, had come to challenge the very foundation of his life's work. "Dr. Lang," she began, her voice steady yet laced with concern, "have you considered the ethical implications of the NID? What happens to our humanity when we merge so intimately with machines?" Victor looked up from his work, a flicker of irritation crossing his features. "Evelyn, progress always comes with risks. The NID has the potential to elevate humanity to new heights. Imagine a world where knowledge is instant, where we can transcend our physical limitations." "But at what cost?" Evelyn countered. "We risk losing our individuality, our capacity for empathy and connection. Technology should serve humanity, not the other way around." The ripple effect. As the NID became more integrated into society, its impact was felt in every aspect of life. Education was revolutionized, with students downloading knowledge directly into their minds. Healthcare saw unprecedented advancements as doctors used the NID to diagnose and treat patients with unparalleled precision. Even social interactions evolved, with people sharing thoughts and emotions instantaneously. Yet beneath the surface, cracks began to appear. The human mind, so accustomed to processing information at a natural pace, struggled to cope with the constant influx of data. Cases of mental fatigue and digital addictions skyrocketed. The once vibrant streets of Arcadia grew eerily quiet, as people became more engrossed in their virtual worlds than the reality around them. Evelyn's concerns grew as she witnessed the toll the NID was taking on society. She began to document the changes, her research painting a stark picture of a world teetering on the brink of losing its humanity. Her findings were met with resistance and skepticism, particularly from those who had grown dependent on the NID. One evening, as she sat in her study, Evelyn received a frantic call from her friend, Sarah. "Evelyn, you need to see this." Sarah's voice trembled. "There's a support group forming for people who are struggling with the NID. They're meeting at the community center tonight." Evelyn hurried to the community center, her heart heavy with anticipation. Inside, she found a small group of people, their faces etched with weariness and despair. They shared stories of lost connections, fractured relationships, and a sense of disconnection from reality. A young man named Alex stood up, his voice filled with frustration. "I used to love painting, but now I can't even hold a brush without thinking about the digital perfection I can create with the NID. I feel like I've lost a part of myself." Evelyn listened intently, her heart aching for these lost souls. She realized that the NID, for all its promises, had inadvertently created a new kind of suffering, a digital divide that went beyond access to technology and struck at the core of human identity. The turning point. Determined to find a solution, Evelyn began to reach out to others who shared her concerns. She formed a coalition of ethicists, psychologists, and technologists who were committed to exploring the ethical dimensions of the NID and finding ways to mitigate its negative impacts. Meanwhile, Victor Lang's world was unraveling. The pressure to continuously innovate had taken its toll, and he found himself questioning the very purpose of his work. One night, plagued by doubts, he reached out to Evelyn. "Evelyn, I need your help," Victor admitted, his voice heavy with fatigue. "I never intended for the NID to cause so much harm. I thought I was creating something that would elevate humanity, not diminish it." Evelyn's eyes softened with compassion. "Victor, it's not too late to make things right. We need to find a balance between innovation and humanity. Technology should enhance our lives, not consume them." Together, they embarked on a mission to create guidelines and safeguards for the ethical use of the NID. They proposed measures to limit data overload, promote mental well-being, and encourage meaningful human connections. Their work was met with resistance from powerful tech conglomerates, but they persisted, driven by a shared vision of a better future. The awakening. As Evelyn and Victor's efforts gained momentum, a cultural shift began to take root in Arcadia. People started to question their reliance on the NID and sought ways to reconnect with their humanity. Community centers flourished, offering digital detox programs and promoting activities that encouraged face-to-face interactions. Schools introduced mindful tech programs, teaching students how to balance the benefits of technology with the importance of mental health and human connection. Healthcare professionals emphasized the importance of unplugging and engaging in activities that nurtured the mind and spirit. Evelyn's coalition grew, attracting supporters from all walks of life who were committed to fostering a more balanced relationship with technology. Their message resonated far beyond Arcadia, sparking a global conversation about the ethical implications of technological advancement. Victor Lang, once driven solely by the pursuit of progress, found a new sense of purpose. He became a vocal advocate for ethical innovation, using his platform to promote responsible tech development and the importance of preserving humanity in the digital age. A new balance. Years passed, and Arcadia evolved into a city that embraced both innovation and humanity. The NID was still a part of daily life, but it was used with a newfound sense of responsibility and awareness. People learned to balance their digital lives with the richness of human experience, finding harmony in a world where technology served as a tool for enhancement, not a replacement for reality. Evelyn Harper continued her work, now a revered figure in the field of ethics and technology. Her writings and lectures inspired countless individuals to reflect on the impact of their technological choices and to strive for a future where progress and humanity coexisted in harmony. Victor Lang, no longer burdened by the shadows of doubt, found fulfillment in his role as a mentor and advocate for ethical innovation. His legacy was not just the creation of the NID, but the awakening of a society to the importance of balancing innovation with the essence of what it means to be human. As the sun set over Arcadia, its golden rays illuminating the city's skyline, Evelyn stood in the park where her journey began. She watched as children played, their laughter a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. In that moment, she knew that despite the challenges, humanity had found a way to navigate the complexities of technology with wisdom and grace. The story of Arcadia was a reminder that while technology could propel humanity to new heights, it was the choices and values of individuals that determined the true course of progress. It was a tale of hope, resilience, and the enduring power of human connection in an ever-evolving digital world. The Unforeseen Consequences. Despite the measures taken to promote responsible use of the NID, unforeseen consequences continued to surface. As the device integrated deeper into daily life, the boundary between human and machine further blurred. The neural enhancements began to influence people's cognitive functions, creating a new societal class division based on cognitive capabilities. Evelyn's coalition discovered that the enhanced cognitive functions were not equally accessible to all. The wealthy could afford advanced versions of the NID, which offered superior enhancements, while the less affluent were left with basic models. This disparity created a cognitive elite, widening the gap between the privileged and the underprivileged. The impact on employment was significant. Jobs that required high cognitive functions were now dominated by those with advanced NIDs, leaving many without the means to compete. The job market shifted, favoring those who could afford enhancements and marginalizing those who could not. This led to social unrest as the disadvantaged demanded fair access to the technology that had become essential for survival in the modern world. Evelyn's coalition worked tirelessly to address these issues. They advocated for policies that ensured equitable access to neural enhancements, but the resistance from powerful tech companies and the cognitive elite was formidable. The struggle to balance innovation with ethical considerations grew increasingly complex as the social fabric of Arcadia began to fray. The human spirit, amidst the turmoil, stories of resilience and the enduring human spirit emerged. Individuals and communities began to resist the over-reliance on technology and sought to reclaim their humanity. Grassroots movements sprang up, advocating for a return to simpler, more meaningful ways of living. One such story was that of Maria, a teacher who refused to use the NID in her classroom. She believed that true learning came from human interaction and the development of critical thinking skills. Maria's students thrived under her guidance, their minds sharp and their spirits resilient. Her classroom became a haven for those who sought to escape the overwhelming influence of technology. Maria's approach inspired others to reconsider their relationship with technology. Workshops on mindfulness, creativity, and human connection began to flourish. People gathered to share stories, create art, and engage in activities that nurtured the soul. These gatherings became sanctuaries of humanity, reminding the citizens of Arcadia that their worth was not defined by their neural enhancements. The Ethical Quandary. As the movement to reclaim humanity gained momentum, Evelyn faced an ethical quandary. The coalition had uncovered evidence that the NID's manufacturers had known about the potential for cognitive disparities, but had chosen to suppress the information. This revelation threatened to undermine the very foundation of Arcadia's technological progress. Evelyn struggled with the decision to go public with the information. On one hand, exposing the truth would validate the concerns she had been raising and could lead to necessary reforms. On the other hand, it could incite chaos and further division in an already fragile society. In a late-night meeting with Victor, Evelyn voiced her dilemma. "Victor, if we expose this, we risk tearing Arcadia apart. But if we stay silent, we allow this injustice to continue." Victor, who had come to value ethical considerations over blind progress, responded with conviction. "Evelyn, the truth must be known. Only through transparency can we build a society that truly values humanity. We must trust that the people of Arcadia can handle the truth and work together to find a solution." The revelation. With a heavy heart, Evelyn decided to reveal the truth. The coalition held a press conference presenting their findings to the public. The news sent shockwaves through Arcadia, sparking outrage and demands for accountability. Protests erupted, calling for the resignation of the tech conglomerate's leadership and the implementation of equitable access to neural enhancements. In the wake of the revelation, the government of Arcadia launched an investigation into the NID's manufacturers. Lawsuits were filed, and regulatory measures were introduced to ensure that future technological advancements prioritized ethical considerations. The tech companies faced significant backlash, forcing them to rethink their approach to innovation. Evelyn's decision to expose the truth, while controversial, ultimately led to positive change. The citizens of Arcadia, now aware of the ethical implications of their technological choices, began to advocate for a more balanced and humane society. A new era of innovation. The upheaval brought about by the revelation marked the beginning of a new era in Arcadia. The focus shifted from unchecked technological advancement to responsible innovation. Tech companies, now under increased scrutiny, adopted ethical guidelines to ensure that their products served the greater good. Evelyn's coalition played a crucial role in shaping these guidelines. They collaborated with technologists, ethicists, and policymakers to create a framework that prioritized human well-being and social equity. The NID, once a symbol of division, became a tool for empowerment and inclusivity. Victor Lang, rejuvenated by the new direction, returned to his lab with a renewed sense of purpose. He dedicated himself to developing technologies that enhanced human potential without compromising individuality and empathy. His work on the next generation of neural interfaces focused on augmenting human abilities in ways that fostered collaboration and understanding. Rebuilding trust between the citizens of Arcadia and the tech companies was a challenging process. The scars left by the cognitive disparities and social unrest were deep, but efforts to heal and move forward were relentless. Community leaders, educators, and mental health professionals worked together to bridge the divide. Programs were established to provide support for those who had been marginalized by the NID's initial rollout. Access to advanced neural enhancements was made equitable, ensuring that everyone had the opportunity to benefit from technological advancements. Evelyn and Victor continued their advocacy, emphasizing the importance of ethical considerations in every aspect of technological development. Their lectures and writings inspired a new generation of innovators who were committed to creating a future where technology and humanity coexisted in harmony. The power of connection. The movement to reclaim humanity through meaningful connections gained traction across Arcadia. People began to prioritize face-to-face interactions and activities that nurtured the mind and spirit. The city, once dominated by digital interfaces, now embraced a culture of balance and mindfulness. Art and creativity flourished as individuals sought to express their unique identities. Community centers became hubs of activity, offering workshops on everything from painting and writing to meditation and yoga. The focus on human connection and self-expression led to a renaissance of culture and creativity in Arcadia. Evelyn's coalition continued to play a pivotal role in this cultural shift. They organized events and initiatives that celebrated the richness of human experience and encouraged people to engage with the world around them. The message was clear. Technology should enhance life, not replace it. The legacy of innovation. As Arcadia entered a new phase of its evolution, the legacy of the NID and its impact on society became a subject of study and reflection. Scholars and historians examined the ethical dilemmas and moral quandaries that had shaped the city's journey, drawing lessons for future generations. Evelyn's work was widely recognized and celebrated. Her writings on the ethics of technology became foundational texts in the field, guiding the next wave of innovators and ethicists. She continued to lecture and write, sharing her insights and experiences with audiences around the world. Victor Lang's contributions were also honored. His transformation from a relentless innovator to an advocate for ethical technology became a symbol of the power of reflection and change. His lab, once a sanctuary of unchecked progress, became a center for responsible innovation and mentorship. A vision for the future. The story of Arcadia and its journey to balance innovation and humanity became a beacon of hope for other cities grappling with similar challenges. The principles of ethical technology and responsible innovation spread globally, influencing policies and practices in societies around the world. Evelyn and Victor's vision for the future extended beyond Arcadia. They collaborated with international organizations to promote ethical guidelines for technological development on a global scale. Their work emphasized the importance of preserving humanity in the face of rapid technological advancements. The citizens of Arcadia, once divided by cognitive disparities and social unrest, now stood united in their commitment to a balanced and humane society. The city's transformation served as a testament to the enduring power of human connection and the resilience of the human spirit. The continuation of progress. The lessons learned from Arcadia's journey continued to shape the development of new technologies. Innovators and ethicists worked together to create advancements that prioritized human well-being and social equity. The focus on responsible innovation led to breakthroughs in healthcare, education, and environmental sustainability. Evelyn's coalition evolved into a global network of professionals dedicated to ethical technology. They provided guidance and support to innovators around the world, ensuring that progress was aligned with the values of humanity and compassion. Victor Lang, now a respected elder statesman in the field of technology, mentored young scientists and engineers. His legacy of ethical innovation inspired a new generation of leaders committed to creating a better future for all. The everlasting impact. The impact of Arcadia's journey was felt far and wide. The city's transformation served as a model for other societies seeking to balance innovation with humanity. The principles of ethical technology became ingrained in the fabric of global progress, guiding the development of new advancements. Evelyn Harper's legacy as a champion of ethical technology continued to inspire. Her writings, lectures, and advocacy left an indelible mark on the world, reminding people of the importance of balancing progress with compassion and empathy. Victor Lang's contributions were celebrated as a testament to the power of reflection and change. His journey from relentless innovator to advocate for ethical technology became a symbol of hope and transformation. As the sun set over Arcadia, its golden rays illuminating the city's skyline, Evelyn stood in the park where her journey began. She watched as children played, their laughter a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. In that moment, she knew that despite the challenges, humanity had found a way to navigate the complexities of technology with wisdom and grace. The story of Arcadia was a reminder that while technology could propel humanity to new heights, it was the choices and values of individuals that determined the true course of progress. It was a tale of hope, resilience, and the enduring power of human connection in an ever-evolving digital world.